Hello, everybody on Instagram, lavage, or whatever you want to call it. Joey here. Say what's up. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier. We're just going to get some more people in here. Obviously, people are getting in, so just saying hey. Welcome to the 4 o'clock talk hour, or talk, whatever, how long we're going to go. We may go for a little bit, but I'm not sure exactly how long we're going to go. But just want to say what's up to everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. This glorious, what do we have today? Tuesday, right? What's today's day? I don't even know anymore. Feels like, I don't know what. But hello, hey, hi, hello. Thank you for calling about common knowledge. Carly, hey. Meow, hi. Chris, hope you guys are well. Yes, so far I'm well. Trish, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, Trish. What's up? You always type things on there. I don't even know what LFG means. No clue. Jason, what's up, buddy? I still owe you a hat, buddy. I know I do. Font, I owe you a hat. I know. I still remember. And I still have it. And it's in my room. And I haven't sent it yet. So I'm a lazy ass. I'm sorry. But we're just talking. We're gonna actually have Daymond John on this little bit. And he basically just wanted to just kind of chat and talk and have some some conversation and see what goes on with things. I'll send you the hat, Jason, I promise. Hi, Megan. But wherever he is, hopefully he's here somewhere. Wherever, I'm looking at stuff. Sorry, as I'm clicking things on, you'll see. Sorry that I'm looking to see where he is. I gotta see where he is. Is Daymond on here yet? So I can click him on. I gotta look. But anyway, just want to know. I mean, shout out, yell at people and see. Tell me how you guys are doing. Situation's good, situation's bad. What exactly it? Let me see. I'm looking. I'm reading through stuff. Sorry, as I stare at stuff. What's up? What's up, Big Papa Francisco? What's up, Joel? Hi to MJ Fanatic. Oh my God, love you too, Ruger. What's up from Portugal? But the button on my baby, but the button on my phone. That's all right, whatever that means. How many people do you follow on Snapchat? I have no idea. I really don't use it. I do look at a lot of it just because I can't keep up with everything. What's up? Where's Justin Timberlake? He's right here. No, he's not. He's home. I'm not sure exactly home where he is, but thank you for being so kind and so normal. Thank you. I hope I am normal. I put my pants on every day like everybody else. I even poop. Who ever thought of that? Wow. Anyway, Cleveland, Ohio. So far, so good. Oh my God. Watch on the line. I'm sorry you watch on the line. 4 years old. Loves you. Thank you. You can say hi to Ava. Hi, Ava. How you doing, Ava? Where is he? I gotta look. This is always such a pain in the butt and ass. Can I say ass? Is that okay? Sorry, guys. Come back to Tampa, please. At some point, I'll come back to Tampa, I'm sure. Why gross? Jeremy, really, dude? What's so gross? Everybody poops. Your hat is dusty. No, my hat is like ridiculous right now. What's going on here? You have no idea. It's not dusty. It's actually linty. How about that? Is that better? Is that okay? I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. I'm sorry I have lint in my house because I don't have anybody clean it up. I don't have no maids. I don't have maids anyway, really, from my house. How do you think? Let's read this. What's this? Anything Justin's gonna do on Hot Ones this week? We watched your episode the other day. Oh, he did Hot Ones? I have no idea. Hopefully he'll do good. If he doesn't, he's a wuss. Hi, Kelly Basil. There we are. Here we are. There we go, buddy. I see you now. All right. So we're gonna bring to the forefront, have some conversation, some talks, some things, some love, some things like that. Just say hello to Daymond John. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. What's happening?
Just like everybody else is stuck.
Stuck.
I mean, we're it's not that we're stuck, but I think we have to kind of, or I intend to kind of obey things that are going on. Because first of all, I don't want to get sick. Second of all, I don't want to get anybody sick. God forbid, I even am asymptomatic for it, or may not. I may be able to give it to somebody else. So it's very hard to kind of test that out. And also the same thing with seeing people. It's like, who you been with? 6 feet away. I can say hi from here. We're good.
Yeah, I've resorted to taking long romantic walks with a guy named Jeremy Spun. 6 feet away from each other. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. But
I feel you.
He brings the Tito's.
See, but that's a smart man. That's a smart man. Well, I saw that. I saw you guys were sitting on a porch like a bunch of old people in Brooklyn, sitting on a porch like being stoop ball or something, or in Queens.
Straight up.
Did you have the plastic bag too, the paper bag?
All day. That's yeah.
Jeremy called me up and he tried speaking to him. We'll talk about him for 2 seconds because if we talk, it'll go on forever and people will be like, "Who's this dude?" But he actually called me and was like, "Hey man, I may try to fly. I'm gonna drive to Orlando to play golf with Joe, and then I'm gonna stay at your house." He goes, "No, you ain't. I love you. I respect you, but your ass is not coming in my house. You're not staying, and it's not because I don't love you. I don't know what other thing you have touched or been around, and it's no disrespect to nobody."
100%. But you know, most of the guys that I know are being really, guys and girls are being really safe. You know, a lot of the people that we're seeing out there. Yeah, I know somebody who caught it actually, and there's unfortunately, it's an older woman. In the last 2 weeks, she only went to CVS and Walgreens once each, and she caught it. But generally, most people are abiding by the rules and being safe. But I'm watching TV, and some people are going to church with 200 people. You know, hugging people, and then they come out. The reporter's like, "Why are you doing that?" And they be like, "Well, I got the blood of Jesus all over my body." And I'd be like, "But don't Jesus want you to stay home,
right?
And worship from home? You can worship
Why can't
from home.
you do that? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with turning on TV. And I know that a few people were doing it where they were having a mass where it was like 2 people, 3 people videotaping it, and people can watch it. Why not do that for now?
Why not?
And it's going to be for a few months. I mean, let's not BS people. I think it's going to be for a little while longer than what people think.
I think it's going to be much longer than people think. Not necessarily the virus itself, but things aren't going to get back to normal. I mean, who's going to, all right, the day after everybody say you can go out, who's going to want, I mean, there's somebody, but who's going to really want to go to a restaurant right next to a bunch of people?
Right, or the mass
on
audience,
a plane.
Hey, we're going to do a concert. We should all go to a show.
Yeah.
No way. You know, and again, it's not that you don't trust anybody or everybody, but you just don't know. That's the thing. What you drinking?
Well, let me ask you, this
Before
I
you
don't
ask
know
me.
what this is.
That bubbly stuff. Oh, I thought you were like drinking. I thought it was happy hour.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But as somebody who performed and does still perform and stuff like that, what do artists do now who can't go to the concerts? Because I'm looking to be able to see, Beyonce playing a banjo on a video for $2 now. I mean, I'm trying to get discounts. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. And it's happening though. You know, being the entrepreneur that you are, there's a lot of discounts that are going on right now, I'm sure.
But Cuban said he's investing in Live Nation. Now, I'm sure maybe Cuban's a brilliant investor, but if they can't do live concerts, do they have assets?
Maybe, the cool thing about it is with technology, obviously, is one of the best things. And I just saw not too long ago, and I know Billie Eilish did it. Even Tenacious D did it. A couple people did it. Where with the VR, virtual reality. I have the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Quest. You're able to watch a concert or a show in VR as if you're sitting there, and then you have avatar people that you're next to each other. And guess what? You're not completely in contact, but yet you feel like you're in the audience or in the crowd, even though it's avatars and it's digital, except for the real person, shooting it. And they have different camera angles too, so it switches different camera angles. So if you ever want to watch a live concert, there's a couple of videos on Oculus and on VR that you could actually watch as if you're in there. Now, obviously, you can't see everything, but I think that might be a cool outlet for people to do because it really feels like you're in the room. That's the cool thing about it. Same thing with the basketball games. Watching, old basketball games right now to get the entertainment, to get that fix. If some people are into sports, possibly be able to do something like that as well. But with Mark actually getting and investing into them, and be something up his sleeve that he has or something figuring out that's going to be in the social media world, I think.
What about production, though, now? I know you do a lot of hosting and TV shows and things are shut down. I think we usually film Shark Tank in June and September, and I think that we haven't gotten the news yet on what we're doing. Listen, I already didn't like sitting next to Mr. Wonderful in the first place. So,
It's good to have that space now.
Yeah. So what are you guys going to do now? I mean, what's Hollywood doing?
We talked actually. I talked to a couple of the head people from Game Show Network, Common Knowledge. we were actually, the blessing for me is all my stuff that I'm supposed to be shooting is not shooting until September, August, and October. Any production stuff. I know that I'm going to be doing stuff with Impractical Joker still, but that's obviously on hold because of the fact that they haven't shot their episodes yet. But with Common Knowledge, they said, okay, we're probably going to aim for August. Hopefully we can, but we are going to shoot some. But the beauty part is there's still new episodes, not a whole lot now, but there's still new episodes in the can that are being aired at the moment.
Okay.
But what I thought too is we're in a conversation where maybe we may have a Common Knowledge game on social media, either whether it be IG or Facebook or something like that, to where we get normal day every people, maybe win some prize and stuff like that, just to keep the morale going and keep the show going, because I think it's just such a great show anyway. It could be something that's easy and fun to do on social media.
Okay, got it. So what else you got going on, brother?
Just that, a whole lot of this, a whole lot of interaction and talking. It feels like, because I'm talking to myself in a room, but of course I'm talking to you, talking to everybody else out there. But I think for me, it's like, just taking one step at a time. It's so funny because people are like, oh my gosh, I have nothing to do now because I cleaned my whole house. I wiped down everything. I did laundry. I did this. And I was like, cool. They're like, what'd you do? I go, nothing. Like, what do you mean? I go, because I'm going to take my time because I know how much time we really have. So one day I went and I cleaned out my closet. I got rid of some stuff. I found old digital videotapes of all NSYNC stuff that I started watching and going through and labeling and everything that I never labeled before. So I'm doing things one day at a time. And then obviously for work, it's tough, man. I mean, again, just like anybody else, I know that we have been blessed to where we're at least be able to go, okay, you know what? I'm good for a bit. But people that are living paycheck to paycheck are not. And how is that affecting them? And just like even the production people, all the people that are on tour, that have been on tour, are now laid off or not even having a job or not even know. I mean, my brother works as a video director. He was supposed to go on the road with Kelly Clarkson for 4 weeks. Done. That's not there. There's no check. There's no nothing.
So what are they doing now? What do you find as a suggestion for what people should do who are out of work right now?
Depending on, well, I know a lot of people are trying to collect unemployment. That's the hardest thing. I know a lot of people have been trying to flip and sell stuff at certain things, or they're taking things and trying to make things and trying to sell things that are useful towards them. It's, again, for me, not knowing, like really going the nitty gritty, I don't know, because I do know some people that are still working though. My girlfriend's still working. She has she works for like a garbage company in a sense, but she's constantly, because there's always garbage. Same thing with hospitals and stuff like that. People that are working there, or if you're really that cooped up, help out, donate, deliver, do something, figure out something to do to obviously keep your mind. Because being in a house for that long, it's so funny when you stay home, it's okay. But when people tell you you need to stay home, that's when people lose their mind all of a sudden. That's what
it's like house arrest. Huh? It's like house arrest. It's like house arrest.
But I'm fine. I mean, I you know what? And I know some people are loving it. People that are introverts absolutely love it. People that are wanting to be out are, losing their minds. It's like, dude, you can go out. You just can't be with 80 million people or even 10. Just go out, take a walk, breathe the fresh air. Get your mindset. I mean, what have you found out that people have been doing now, as far as doing that and making money?
At the end of the day, the reality is that I've been through this, and I've shared it with a lot of people. I've been through this, and you've been through this too. I mean, if you really think about, your career, you looked into reinvesting in yourself and finding ways to humble yourself and reach out to your contacts and your Rolodex. And what I try to tell people is, don't treat this like Saturday. How are you preparing for the next time this happens? The next time not going to be a virus, but after the planes crashed into the building, the next time was the 2008 financial crash. After the 2008 financial crash, the next time was the virus. Before all that, it was the dot-com bubble crash.
True.
This has happened 47 times in our country after the Declaration of Independence was signed.
And people are still losing their minds.
And people are still losing their minds. So how do you right now spend this time to educate yourself, whether it's financially, health-wise, talent-wise, podcast-wise, so then
everything.
When you go out after this, you don't let this happen to you again, and you're not at the mercy of your boss, because maybe your boss is making the wrong decisions to save his company. Now you're at the mercy of that person. How do you become a Joey?
Well, I've learned that at a young age, in the sense of save your money, invest. That's the thing. Even when, you want to talk about some business stuff, I was financially crappy towards, like, gosh, it's been a while now, but at one point I had a big house and I was spending all this money, and then NSYNC stopped, and I was still making great money, but I wasn't making the money I was making. So then you have to adjust. And then I start to go, okay, now I got to figure this out. If this ever happens again, God forbid, I need a backup plan, or I need A, B, and C. Let me invest some of this money. Let me save some of this money. God forbid, like you said, every few years something like this is going to happen, and you need to kind of stack something, a little bit of something to have. And I know sometime where everybody's not able to do that or tried it. And again, I've learned my lesson. I've gone into where I was just like, man, what am I going to do? You know, how do I figure this out and make this work? And this is other stuff way before. But now I know for a fact that I got to prepare myself and make sure that there is some sort of income of some sort of investment or whatever. And now, like you said, even being here right now and what I'm doing is preparing for other things right now. I'm not just sitting around on my ass doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm making the phone calls, making sure, okay, what's the next move? How can we make content that's going to work and be either, of course, yes, financially gaining a little bit, but also help other people, but also not make yourself go insane and make some sort of revenue to make where you're able to live. That's the thing. Yeah. And again, I always keep thinking about everybody paycheck to paycheck stuff. That's the hardest thing.
Nah, yeah. How do you make those long-term investments? Sometimes that long-term investment is shit, just in your health. You know what I mean? Like, how do you spend this time? I mean, I remember Warren Buffett said the most amazing thing. He said, you know, industries will come and go and, you know, shit like this will happen. He said, but the only thing I'll always say the same is yourself. How are you investing in yourself and your knowledge, and how are you flipping yourself so when you get to another point, you can keep, you know, giving yourself those tools to get out there. So,
well, I also talk to everybody. It's just the same thing. When I'm talking to you, I'll talk to other people and just kind of see what they're doing as well and take my own assessment and go, okay, well, that seems like that worked for that person. Let me see if I can try that. Or maybe that didn't sound good with that person. I ain't going to do what they did. You know, whatever that may be. Just so that you're, you know, just like
people too. 100%.
Constantly learning. Constantly. I mean, I've talked to some people that are like, again, I got a phone call going, hey, I ain't going to pay my rent. I'm not going to be able to pay this. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm losing my mind. I don't know what to do. I'm like, calm down. Take it one step at a time. Let's figure out what's going on. Are you healthy? Yes. Are you alive? Yes. Do you have a roof over your head? Yes. Okay. Well, everybody's in the same boat you're in. It's not just you. Everybody always thinks, oh, it's me. Oh, my God, I can't. It's everyone.
Well, you know what? A lot of people sometimes, let's even play at a different level. A lot of times in the past, it was just you. But today, with this global pandemic, it's not just you. So here's the best part I've been telling people. You could have called somebody a month ago, and they would have been like, man, I'm doing great, or I'm too busy, or, you know, that's not for us. Everybody's fucked up now. So you can call everybody and say, yo, what can we do together? And everybody's like this. What's up? What's up? What you got? 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 So this is the best time. Even with my employees, I had said to my employees, I hired all of you because you were smarter than me, and I don't want you to let me down. So anybody here with an idea who's never been acknowledged in the company, or we didn't want to do it, we were too busy, or you see some opportunity, now's your time to speak up, because now's the time that I'm going to allow us to make those mistakes and take those chances. And my employees stepped up, and I was like, damn, why didn't you tell me that 2 months ago? And they were like, I did tell you 2 months ago, you idiot. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? So
that's good, though. I'm glad that you're doing that. And I think that's everybody, though. You're right. Everybody's ears are opening and listening, because now they all want to help. Before, it felt like a competition. It doesn't feel like that now. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, come on my show. I'll come on your show. It's this and that. And it's like, yeah, because we're all in this together to kind of have the conversation and to find out what works and what doesn't, and how everybody's feeling and how everybody's dealing with it. It's just like you said, people usually like, oh, man, I'm doing great. Well, what are you doing? Well, you know, I got this lined up. And now you're like, what do you got going on? Nothing. Why? Well, I can't get out of my house, really. I mean, things are locked. Gyms. People can't go to the gym. They can't do nothing in that sense.
You used to be like, yo, I don't know. I don't want to bother Daymond. He's playing this and that. You know, everybody's at home and pissed off. So you know
here's my thing. Have you been snacking like crazy, or have you been like...
Man, I'm going to be the most in shape, fattest person you've ever seen. I'm going to be like this, with a belly that just curves like way out there.
See, it's crazy. For me, I don't know. I haven't been, and it's not even that I'm stressed out. I think just mentally, I've just been like, okay, I got to make sure I don't eat everything in the house. But then again, I'm going to eat something. But I've been very picky about what, like, I haven't been eating a whole lot of crap. It's weird. I think I've lost weight right now as opposed to gaining weight at the moment.
Well, I'm walking.
But I know one week it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm walking about probably about 6 to 8 miles a day. I'm working out, and then I'm eating an entire bag of Doritos and then a cake. I'm going to be the most in shape, out of shape person you've ever seen in your life. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have the hardest belly you've ever seen.
How's everybody doing in your family though? Are they losing their minds, or is it more or less of
No,
they're good?
thank God.
You know?
Everybody's safe. They're good. I know, listen, I got a 3-year-old. She hasn't seen another child in, almost 3 weeks. She's going out of her mind. But this is the first time that I've been able to really, I didn't get to see my other daughters grow up because I was always on the road like we do,
Understood. Yeah.
This is the first time I'm getting to really hang out with her, and she is absolutely yummy. So I'm having a good time doing that.
Any schoolwork? Do they have school and stuff as well?
Yeah, they're doing this virtual thing 2 times a day. They're doing that.
Same, yeah.
So.
Well, it's crazy. My older one is in college, so she wants to lose her mind because they're throwing things at her left and right every day.
Yeah.
So she's constantly working every day. My little one, who's in 3rd grade right now, she does schoolwork Monday through Friday every day, but they actually do a classroom chat on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 in the morning. So I got to be up at 8:30 in the morning to go do that. And then start the day. But it's been it's actually hasn't been that bad. The minute she starts talking about math problems and other stuff that I haven't touched in a long time, I'm like, we got to talk to the teacher.
When my other ones were growing up, I'm pretty good with math. When my other ones were growing up and doing all the things that we'll never use in school, I used to be like, man, I can't do it. But I wake up every morning with her really early in the morning, and I teach her boxing, and I have her, knee me as hard as she can in the groin. I wear these big groin pads because there's one thing about saying, hey baby, a little boy bothers you, just knee him. But there's another thing about really knowing how to follow through with the knee,
Right.
And then the elbow, and then I got these sign languages flashcards because when our kids are in a room and they may feel uncomfortable, they don't have a cell phone or text, so they may not be able to talk to us physically involved.
Like,
so you know what, to sign me from across the room to
that's cool.
To let me go what's going on. So. Do a couple of things.
Have you got it to where it's so tied up now that you're just like, stop it! I'm gonna kill all of you! Like, just lose your mind? Because I got into an argument with my older one where we said a lot of words, and she said a lot of words that I haven't heard.
No. My older ones
almost lost it.
No, my older ones. One is 27, and the other one's just graduating. She's over at FSU and just graduating. So they're not around. It's just me and the little one and my wife. And my wife and I are having an amazing time. She's going to kill me one day.
Yeah. The beauty part about it for me is, of course, me and my ex are divorced. And we are separated, of course, and not living in the same house. But we do have to, she takes care of him. Because what we did now for right this moment, since when I usually travel and work, she usually has the girls, especially the little one. Of course, the other one's going to be in college. But now that the one is back in here and not in college, I get them for a week. She gets them for a week. So we go back and forth. Those are the only people that they've seen and gone back and forth.
All right.
And I'm not going to lie. It's so nice. I have the kids for the week. I get to hang out. We play. We do stuff. And then they go for a week.
And they bounce.
And listen.
And then you miss them.
Of course.
Nice
but
and
listen.
quiet. That's great.
Nothing. But, of course, it's true. I mean, but here's the funny part. I FaceTime them every day. I'll FaceTime my little one. I'll FaceTime my older one. I'll call them up, say, hey, how's it going? What are you doing today? I mean, of course, we're all doing that. But it's funny. Have you noticed, is there some certain people, I'm sure Jeremy's one of them, that he'll call every day to ask, what's up or what are you doing? And you know exactly.
I do. Yeah. We got a couple of people we hang out with like that. And then we're on playing Monopoly every single night online. We go and play Monopoly every single night, me and my boys, because we like to.
Really?
We need the negotiation. I'm missing the negotiations every day.
Have you done any poker? There's an app.
No, I don't play poker. I play Monopoly, and I'm trying to. There's another game. Let me see the name of this game here. It's called Catan. Oh, we're gonna start playing Catan. Catan.
See, we play poker. Poker. There's an app. There's one app that you actually have the video and you can see everybody. So we try to do our own personal poker tournament to where it's our buddies and our friends, and we sit there and we play and we just talk, which is great. And speaking of which, I was just saying about people. I don't know a whole lot of people that had the virus, but there was a friend of mine that brought a friend into the poker chat that was older and had the coronavirus. And I was even just asking, I'm like, I'm curious. I don't know much about it. I said, but how are you feeling? He's like, it was bad. He's getting better now. But he was like, anytime he tried to talk, he was coughing. He was coughing up like white stuff, started to get a little detailed and nasty, but stuff like that. He goes, but now it's on the up and up, which is great. It's good to hear that. But I haven't heard a whole lot of people yet. I've been hearing here and there. Another friend of mine in New Orleans has it. I heard New Orleans is getting hit really bad as well. But it's just crazy, you know, just to see.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of people. Has anybody that you know has been affected?
Yeah, unfortunately, I know about 3 people that passed from it.
Wow, sorry to hear that.
I didn't know them. I didn't know them very, very well. One of my ex-employees, her father went into the hospital in New York 3 weeks ago because he had low blood sugar, and he got it in the hospital, which is extremely sad, right? The other woman I told you about, you know, who went to the store just twice. I know Slim Thug. You know Slim Thug. I don't know if you know Slim. He has it. He had it. He's just getting out of it. Yeah, I probably know about 30 people who've had it in some form or another. Yeah, and I know about 3 people who passed, unfortunately. Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
And I'm worried about Florida, you know, because Florida has an extremely old population. Obviously, a lot of the retirees are down here, and I think that everybody in the United States is 10 days behind, you know, New Orleans, Michigan, and New York and Seattle. You know?
Yeah, when LA was getting hit real bad, my girlfriend's in there, and she was telling me about it. And the crazy thing is I knew that it was going to start getting bad, of course, in Orlando. And my dad, you know, our older, you know, our parents are just a little bit more thick-headed, if you will, in a sense. Be like, it's no big deal. And I'm like, I'm not really taking it 100% serious, meaning I'm not going to not see people per se. Like, I'm going to keep distance and everything and only see certain people. But I'm like, for my dad and for my mom, I'm like, keep your ass at home. Don't come out. If you need groceries, I will get them shipped. I will have them sprayed. I will deliver it myself. I said, because there is such a high risk that I'm like, and my dad, at first, my dad was kind of like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you better start watching some news. Now, not everything, but you better start watching where there's things happening. It's better to be safe than sorry, I always say in that sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I did an IG Live with Dr. Oz, and he shared what I think is a good amount of stuff. He shared that, number one, it really generally, besides touching your eyes and whatever the case is, it comes in through your nostrils. That's where it mainly comes in through. So he said, you know, if it happens to be touched on the food, you eat the food, it goes down in your body, you digest it, the acid in your stomach burn it. He said, but of course, gargle 3 times a day to clear it out of your mouth in the case it's in your mouth, you know, especially before you go to sleep. Because if it was in your mouth a little bit, it'll you know, whatever, it'll marinate. That's a bad word for it, in your mouth and nose. But I posted a link on my site on even when you're taking in boxes, whether you don't know the worker or the person handling it, right? So groceries and boxes, 3 days you can leave them outside. After 3 days, it goes away. There's a bunch of rumors of when it goes away. After 3 days, it goes away. But you take a box. This is what I do on my porch. I take a box. I open the box. The contents in the box. I hand it. My wife then takes the contents out of the box. Right? Because that content may have been touched by one person, but the box has been touched by the doorman. It's touched by the UPS person, everybody else. I mean, these things are extreme, but even if you go and get a bag of chips from someplace, how do you know how those bag of chips are stacked? How do you know
somebody else might have grabbed it for a second and put it back? Right.
Take them out. Take the chips out. Dump them into a big Ziploc bag. Dump them into a canister. And I know this sounds extreme, but ain't your life worth it if you just got to do this for 2 months?
Better be safe than sorry. That's all I say. Better be safe than sorry. I know people have all these different other theories and everything else and what to do, but you know what? If cleaning your hands is effective, my ass is doing it. You know, it's like common sense.
That's it. That's it.
Know?
All right, brother.
Said, no tiger talk aloud here. Sorry.
No. You Tiger King? That's my shit.
No, someone just said no tiger talk aloud here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying Tiger King. Oh my God. Tiger King gonna bring the entire country together. I'm telling you now.
I gotta watch it again. I think I have to watch even I paid attention to it, but I think I need to really watch it again to get the full...
Listen. Oh, by the way, my daughter sent me this out of all people, but there is something that you should follow right now. I'm telling everybody who's a Tiger King fan, follow Tiger King memes. Listen,
what is it?
I don't want to be very disrespectful, but this is what this one meme is.
I gotta read it backwards.
It is him. He got a sack across his eyes, and it's like, Travis, I'm trying to work on the computer. Did you see the part when the funeral?
I can't believe some of the stuff that went on. I can't. I hope some of it, because some things are produced. Certain things like maybe a little produced, but regardless,
you can't produce what he said. What he said, those were like golden nuggets to that boy. He really loved those things.
love them.
Oh, who says that?
People, man, it happens.
All right.
People.
Anyway, the name of it is tiger.king.memes.forever. Basically, Tiger King memes forever, but with a dot in between.
Right. Oh, I gotta get that.
Somebody said in front of his mother. Yeah.
That's right.
Otherwise, the internet has no chill. Tiger boogers is worse. Oh my God.
Eitan said, Eitan keeps chiming in going, I think Jeremy started it. The coronavirus?
Yeah, I think so too. We blame him for everything.
I know. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna head on out, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to kind of just to BS with me, but we'll definitely do some more like this again, man. I think
absolutely,
it's kind of fun, and it's great to kind of just get in there and just kind of talk a little bit. I know when we talk too long, people get bored and shit, but I like it to where we just go in, have a conversation, and maybe we should do this a few more times. Just kind of come up with different topics, and let's run some shit.
You got it, brother. Be good, man.
All right. Be safe,
All
man.
right.
You guys take care, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.
You got it.